We'll book you 20 to 30 close-ready sales calls with qualified decision makers every single month. Not tire kickers from Facebook ads, not someday prospects from LinkedIn, no ghostwriting, no flaky excuses, and definitely no let me circle back after Mercury retrograde.
We're talking real decision makers who can say yes to your offer today. The fact that you're on this page likely means one of two things. One, you've tried cold emailing before, but you're not getting the results you'd like to. Or two, you've never even tried cold email before, but you'd like to stop relying on Google and Meta ads and start seeing consistent lead flow.
In this video, we'll show you how, in the past 365 days, we booked 1,572 calls for our clients using our sophisticated cold email system. We'll also show you how one of our clients reduced their cost per qualified meeting by up to 90% without lifting a finger, and how another client with zero prior cold email experience added $120,000 in monthly recurring revenue in just 42 days, and why a set and forget approach to cold email is secretly destroying your lead flow.
And why relying solely on paid ads is like renting a business, and how cold email can stop you from getting evicted. But first, we've generated over $8 million in revenue for our clients through scientifically proven cold email campaigns, with ROIs ranging between 5x and 10x.
We erase the technical headaches of cold email by doing it all for you, enabling you to ditch ineffective ad agencies and start booking 8 to 10 qualified sales calls every single week reliably. My name is Nick.
And my name is Troy.
And we're the masterminds behind BuzzLead. If you've tried cold email before, you probably know how impossibly frustrating it can be to do it yourself.
Setting up DNS records instead of actually closing deals, watching your open rates flatline at 5%, and once you finally do get a reply, it's an angry prospect asking you to unsubscribe them from this list immediately. You might be nodding your head right now. Think about your own experiences. Or if you've never tried cold email, you've probably been stuck praying to the referral gods, or worse, throwing cash at ads like your Vegas slot machines.
Some months you're rolling in leads, and then the next you're scraping coins out of the sofa just to keep the lights on. What you want is to grow your business consistently. Bill from Integrated Service Partners had the same exact problem. After parting ways with his previous lead generation agency, he ended up in a feast or famine cycle, relying on a system that just wasn't getting him where he wanted to be. Now, with our cold email system, he's waking up to 30 to 35 booked sales calls directly on his calendar every single month. And as a result, within 6 months, he's added over $500,000 in revenue to his business.
Matt from Forever Fierce was paying more than $1,000 per call with paid ads until we stepped in and booked 250 calls for him in just 6 months. The result was, we dropped his average cost per call to just $82. Can you imagine that? This taught Matt and us an essential truth. Business owners don't respond to ads on social media. They scroll right past them, ignore them completely. Top decision makers don't click on LinkedIn ads, and CEOs don't fill out Facebook forms. There's only one kind of business owner you'll consistently attract with ads.
Tire kickers. They book calls that they never show up for, and then if they do, they ask enough questions to fill a podcast but mysteriously vanish the second that you mention anything about pricing. On the other hand, if you want to be talking to 7 and 8 figure companies, every business owner and decision maker has an email, and every business has needs. Cold email is a reliable, direct line to decision makers, uninterrupted and independent from algorithms.
We don't care if you operate in a market with 5 million potential clients or just 10,000. This year, so far, we've booked 1,576 calls with our clients, ideal clients with cold email. If ads haven't worked for you thus far, we'll install a reliable meeting generator into your business. Your part of the deal is simple. Just show up to the calls and close the layups we book for you. And we'll handle everything else. Because we're your cold email growth partner. We'll qualify leads, test offers for you, write copy, handle objections in your inbox, and book meetings directly in your calendar.
We'll dial your leads to make sure that they're booking, and we'll even install tech into your website that allows us to cold email warm visitors from your website within minutes. And we'll do all of that on top of managing your cold email infrastructure. No other cold email agency is as ruthlessly as efficient about booking sales calls as us. You just show up and close the deals. In fact, our goal is that you'll never even have to worry about how calls are landing on your calendar.
Yes, you could teach yourself a system like this, and we could show you every step in our process extensively. In fact, that's what we do if we partner for our Done With You option. But, and this is important, and we want to warn you, our most successful clients usually don't look for a system like that.
Instead, they look for a partner who can do it for them. They know a good cold email system isn't just a weekend project. It requires constant attention. So they ask themselves beforehand, what would it mean for you to never have to worry about booking calls again? What would it mean to get all the benefits of a fully done for you managed cold email system without any of the downside? To have time freedom, money freedom, and actually grow your business.
Imagine feeling in control of your lead flow for the first time. Imagine finally breaking through a revenue plateau that you've been stuck on, spending more time with your family instead of babysitting marketing campaigns. We give you back control. Most business owners have tried cold email and given up, saying it doesn't work. What they really mean to say is they don't have the time to make it work. Think about what automated lead flow means for your business. No more wasting time on tire kickers who are never going to buy. No more worrying about where your next client will come from. No more watching your competition scale while you stay stuck.
Our system will fill your calendar with qualified calls so that you could focus on what you do best. It'll replace the unpredictable trickle of ad leads with a steady flow of meetings. It'll put you back in control of your growth. Here's what nobody tells you about growing a business. What got you here won't get you there. The strategies that built you up to the point you've gotten to now are most likely not what'll get you to 10x. BuzzLead's system works for businesses at any scale.
Whether you're doing $30,000 a month or $500,000 a month. It doesn't require platform dependencies like social media outreach. It doesn't demand the time investment of cold calling. We simply deliver qualified meetings so you can focus on closing deals. When you're ready to install a reliable, consistent lead generation system that puts you back in control, if you believe business growth should be predictable rather than left to chance, if you value speaking directly to decision makers instead of chasing tire kickers, and if you appreciate the power of personal connections in growing your business,
you'll find a systematic approach to cold email refreshingly effective. So go ahead and book a call now, and we'll look forward to speaking with you. On this free 30-minute call, we'll simply determine whether or not we're the right fit for your specific business. We'll map out a timeline for when we'll start seeing qualified calls directly on your calendar, and we'll provide clear next steps for implementation. See you there.